Hi everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to crochet this blanket that I made using the ripple stitch. I used 4 different colors and worsted weight yarn along with a 6.5mm crochet hook. If you're following the PDF, you will find the yarn amounts that you will need for the specific size you want to make for this blanket in the chart. If you'd like to purchase the PDF, I will link it down below. You can find it on my Etsy shop or in my Ravelry shop, and that includes 8 different size blankets with yarn amounts for each, as well as beginning chain numbers and row amounts for each of those 8 sizes. For the ripple crochet stitch, it is a multiple of 14 plus 3 for the beginning chain. So you'll want to start with a slip knot. If you are using the PDF, you can find the beginning chain amounts for the specific size you want to make. If you're just following along with this video, just go ahead and crochet your starting chain in a multiple of 14 and then add 3 to the end. Here I'm just doing a small sample, so I have a multiple of 14 and then I added 3. To begin, we are going to start in the 4th chain from the hook and we are going to make 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the 4th chain from the hook. And we will make 2 double crochets into that same chain. So here we have 2 double crochets, and then that beginning chain here, the 3 chains that we skipped will count as a stitch as well. So here we technically have 3 double crochets. Next, we will double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Just 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we will make a 3 double crochet decrease or a double crochet 3 together over the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4. And that is a double crochet 3 together. And we're going to do that again over the next 3 stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook into that first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 4. And this is going to make the little valleys in the little zigzags. Next, we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches, just 1 double crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in the next stitch, we are going to make 3 double crochets, all in that same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. So there we have an increase. And then in the next stitch, we will do another increase, 3 double crochets, all into that 1 stitch. And that is going to make the peaks of the little ripples. So you can see already it's looking like a V. So the decreases will be the little valleys, and then the increases will be the peaks. And then in between those peaks and valleys will be just 3 double crochets. So after we do our increase, we're going to do 3 double crochets. So there's our peak and then 3 double crochets, and then we're going to do another valley. So we're going to do decreases. So double crochet 3 together, and then another decrease, double crochet 3 together, and then 3 double crochets before we do another peak. And we're just going to continue this all the way across. So this is what it should be looking like. It should be looking wavy. And it's pretty easy to remember once you get the hang of it. So here we have decrease, decrease, 3 double crochets, and then for our peaks, we want 2 increases with 3 double crochets in each increase. So there's 1 increase, 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, and then another increase, 3 double crochets, all in 1 stitch. After our increase, we're going to do 3 double crochets, and then back to decreases. And you'll just want to continue this all the way down your row until you get to the end of the chain. Once you get to the end of your row, you should have 2 decreases and then 3 double crochets with 1 stitch left at the end. It should be looking something like this. And then in the very last stitch, we will make 3 double crochets. And there is row 1 complete. For row 2, we are going to chain up 3, turn our work, and row 2 is going to be our repeating row. So row 2, you're just going to repeat until you get the length of your blanket. If you are following the PDF, the chart does have how many rows specifically you need to make for the size you are making. And for this specific blanket, we are changing colors after every 2 rows. So once you chain up 3, in the very first stitch, we will make 2 double crochets. And then we will make a double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And we will start with our decreases. As you can see here, this is the lower part of the ripple or the valley. So we will do 2 decreases, double crochet 3 together, Here's one, and then another one. And then 3 double crochets. And we're basically doing the same thing as row 1. So here we are at our peak, and we are going to do 2 increases with 3 double crochets each. So there's 1 increase with 3 double crochets, and then in the next we will do 3 double crochets as well. And now 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And again, we're just doing the same pattern as we did. So now we're at the valley, so we're going to do decreases and then 3 double crochets, 2 increases, so on and so forth, all the way down to the end. And then I will meet you down here at the end. At the end, we're just going to do 3 double crochets in the last stitch like we did, but I'll meet you at the end, and then I'll show you how I do my color changes. Here we are at the end, and I ended with 3 double crochets, and then this beginning chain does count as a stitch. So we are going to make 3 double crochets in that turning chain. 1, 2, 3. And again, for this blanket, we are changing colors after every 2 rows. So I'm going to change to purple just to show you how I change my colors. So I'm just going to clip off the first color, grab my second color and loop it through. Pull the old color tight. And then with these 2 little yarn tails, I'm just going to tie it once, just to make extra sure it's secure. And then once I've tied it there on the side, I'm just going to crochet over my ends. So again, we're just repeating row 2. So chain up 3, turn your work, and then I'm just going to lay these over so I can crochet over them. Of course, you can change colors however you prefer. This is just what works for me. And then in that very first stitch, I'm going to make 2 double crochets, and there I'm just laying the yarn tails over so I can literally crochet over them. Just like that, and I will continue to just lay them there so I can crochet over them. It is more secure if you weave them in. I guess that's more of a personal preference. The blankets that I make are just for personal use, so I'm okay with just crocheting over my ends. And that is it. That is how you crochet this ripple crochet blanket. All you have to do is continue to repeat row 2 and change colors after every 2 rows. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something new today, and if you enjoy crochet tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel.